Good morning, December 5th. I coming to you on this awesome Friday. We are very much looking forward to having a fantastic weekend in the Lord, and I'm excited for all that God is doing. This morning, I want all the parents that are watching this to let their children watch this. I am going to read a book. Read a book today entitled David and Goliath. I'm going to show some pictures. It'll be a lot of fun for the kids today to learn about David and Goliath. All right, here we go. Here we go. On one side of the valley stood the Philistine army. On the other side was the Israelite army, ready for battle. The two armies had been at war for years. The Philistines had a champion warrior named Goliath. Goliath was over 9 feet tall. Look at that. Goliath over 9 feet tall. He's way higher than everyone else. Every day Goliath stepped out to taunt the Israelites. He shouted with his booming voice, "If anyone is brave enough to fight me, let him step forward. If he defeats me, we will be your servants. If I defeat him, you will become our servants." When the Israelites heard the daring words of Goliath, they were afraid. No one was brave enough to fight Goliath. Look at that. They were afraid. No one was brave enough to fight Goliath. They're just so afraid right there. David, a young shepherd boy, went to visit his older brothers who were in the Israelite army. He heard Goliath shouting at the Israelites as usual. He saw the Israelites run away, afraid to fight. Look at this. They're a bunch of chickens, just running away from Goliath, pointing and challenging them. And oh, it was crazy. Let's keep reading, though. But David wasn't afraid. He volunteered to fight Goliath because no one else would. "You can't fight Goliath," King Saul told David. "He's a fighting champion, and you are just a boy. God has helped me save my sheep from a lion and a bear. God will help me kill Goliath also." Look at David. He's so brave because he knows that God's already helped him already. And Saul, he's like, "You can't do it." But David says, "I can do it with God's help." Let's keep reading. King Saul blessed David and put his own armor on him. It was so heavy, and David could hardly walk. So David took off the armor. Then he chose 5 smooth stones from a stream, put them in his pouch, and went off to fight Goliath. Look at that armor. It's too big. It's too big. But then David grabs 5 smooth stones. I wonder what he's going to do. Goliath made fun of David. "Who do you think you are coming to fight me? I am a champion Philistine warrior. You are only a boy." But David was not embarrassed or afraid. He knew that God was on his side. Look how big Goliath is compared to David. We'll see what happens. When Goliath started to attack, David took a stone from his pouch and placed it in his sling. He whirled the sling above his head and let the stones fly through the air towards Goliath. Whack! The stone struck Goliath right in the middle of his forehead. Goliath fell to the ground flat on his face. Look at that. That stone just coming, boom, hitting Goliath right in the head. Crazy. Wonder what happens. The Philistines ran away in fear, and David became a hero to the Israelites. David had defeated the giant. He knew that there is no problem too big for God. Look at David standing right on top of Goliath. He won, and he knew he was going to win because he knew the Lord was going to be with him. All right, children, the next time you're facing something big, just understand that God is always with you. All right, Pastor loves you. Jesus loves you more. We'll see you Sunday.